alchemist frequency. We're talking about the psychology, the spiritual psychologist toolbox. Video number 3, honoring the mystery, alignment with the self, right? And I guess true vision, true eyes, opening the true eyes. Let's get in here. Probably the number one mistake we can make is heading towards an illusory goal, right? Heading towards something that our ego has projected out there as something that we think we want, you know? Oh, I want to be famous, or oh, I want all the money in a house, or oh, I want even to be an author or something, right? Or a professional football player. We have to really get deep with ourselves. We have to really get honest with ourselves. We have to get real, my friend, with how we're living, with where we are. Is that goal destroying you? Like, is your life falling apart because of it? I see a lot of people sacrificing so much time, breaking energy, sacrificing energy, all for something that isn't aligned and true and meant for them. You see, my friends, if we are trying to manifest things that is of the ego, like projecting out there what our ego thinks we want, but that's completely misaligned from what our soul craves and what we are built to do, we are never going to be fulfilled, my friends. Realignment of vision back to a truer, deeper self, right? And connecting with that humble heart, connecting with your innermost, right? Is essential. It's essential that we do that every so often so that we can, whoa, been taking a lot of missteps that way. Okay. It's like, my friends, we are swimming through an ocean blindfolded, and we bob above the surface every once in a while and catch a peek through the mist, right? And some light tower is about to be going up out here. But really, like, you have to catch that peak. You have to see. And to see, my friends, is you have to be your warrior. You need to gather your courage, you need to gather your strength, and you need to be ready to die in that moment. You have to be ready to leave behind. Because, my friends, you are blocked from seeing truth if you are not ready to leave behind the things the truth will shatter. In a large part, in a large degree, you'll never see the truth about how, the fuckery, the wrong ways we're going, right? The wrong things we're running towards, the lack of alignment in so many parts of our lives. We won't even be able to see it from so much cognitive dissonance, right? In order to reveal the truth, you need to stand firm in yourself, gather yourself, and be and see through the eyes of the warrior. You see, like the samurai warrior, they meditate upon a beautiful death every day, right? Stoic philosophy, one of the principal meditations is the contemplation of the end, right? Real contemplation of the end. Not in a fear-based way, but to create a relationship with loss, with things ending. This goes back to video number 1, and this is crucial. How could you honor yourself if you don't see this moment as precious, as if you don't see you and your service, like your offering here on earth, your play, your part of the grand play, as something so worthwhile and meaningful, right? If we can't tap into that, how are we ever going to get to those real eyes that realize, you know, where our value lies? Communion with the soul. I'm going to have a video coming out on this very soon, but humble heart, humble eyes. After you've been humbled in life and things are going really hard, you know, and you're struggling a lot, those are usually the best times to create a bunch of spiritual transmuted fire. My friends, the darkness in your life is there to reset you, to reorient your view on why and what you need to do, on what you need to overcome, on what you need to bring forth from within you, on where you need to stand up, on what you need to let go of. Honoring the darkness as the most divine teacher, honoring pain as the only teacher is the way, right? Because that gets you into a place where you no longer have all these ego ambitions and, you know, hidden motives and like lusts and cravings of the body and all these things that distract your mind. Because when you're in pain, that's all you can feel, it's all you can see, right? If you just broke your leg, you don't got time for anything else, right? So honoring the darkness as the fuel for manifestation, my friend. friends, is the darkness. Because that's going to reveal the true manifestation that the universe has seeded, planted for you in your path. It is up to you to realize the next step on the invisible staircase, open up to it and align towards it, and bang, all of a sudden you'll be standing on it. That's how manifestation works, my friends. True manifestation is of a deeper level. It is realizing the story you once wrote. It is realizing the story of the master inside. That is true manifestation. True manifestation also happens in alignment with mystery. The tighter your ego is, the more rigid, like the more certainty that you need to gain externally about, okay, I'm making sure that I'm on track and this is my linear path from A to B. The more you try to control things, the more blinded you are, you see, and this is all about true vision. Spiritual vision is the way to unlocking all the doors, my friends. And so honoring the mystery breaks the ego. It breaks out of the ego. And there's ceremonies, there's different things we can do that can reveal that life is mysterious, that life is a subtle, sublime truth that is so under the radar, that the kingdom is before our eyes, but we have not yet learned how to observe this present moment. We have not yet understood the operations and the powers within ourselves because we don't gaze and sit and like share an appreciation and awareness for awareness in this being. You know what I mean? So it's like honoring the mystery is realizing that, holy shit, you know, I could die at any moment, but I'm not. I haven't died yet. You know, maybe connecting to something that the fact that spirit walks with you, spirit is with you, and that creating right relations between you and the spirit of the land, right relations between you and the spirit of the hour, right relations between you and the container you are setting for yourself is everything, my friends. So much magic exists imbued in every fiber, in every cell, atom of every being. Everything in the universe is magic, my friends. It is permeated with one essential field that, you know, it's called the astral light, the ether. And it holds boons, you know, it holds like gifts, or it holds pain, you know. And it's really like, what are you opening up to? Are you allowing the mystery to unfold before you? You have a story out here, my friends, to realize. A man you are meant to become. A woman you are meant to unfold into. That person, in order to realize it, yes, rationale, logic, reason, it has its role in seeing the next step forward, you know, in overcoming a barrier obstacle. But thought is far from the highest tool, you know. It's thought is the only tool, but like vocal and visual thought is lower forms, my friends. Opening to the mystery and exercising the powers of your perception to gaze a new perspective on life is everything. That changes everything, because you acquire a new feeling about life. You acquire a new sense that, wow, I'm really not in control. So fuck yeah, I'm gonna pray to something higher than me, because I know I can't do this shit by myself. It's honoring the fact that you're not doing this alone. It's not you against the world. That spirit is all around you, just waiting for you to pick up on the subtle cues and align with it. The mystery is vast, my friends. So much could be said here. And like, it really can't be explained. It's the all, it's the everything. Just realize that the material fixed reality in which we've been programmed to see is far from the only one. And there's so many other frequencies, there's so many other channels we can tap into, and there's so many blessings waiting in the spirit when we open up with gratitude, when we open up strong, right? And we serve in the ways we are meant to serve, and level up in the ways spirit and our path, our journey is calling us to level up in. You see, you may want to manifest a bunch of friends right now. Maybe you're feeling very lonely. You're out there. I was there for a long time. You know, always running from myself, always trying to like manifest tribe and community. Yeah, it eventually unfolded, but I realized I was avoiding the level up Spirit was asking of me And when you realize that the next step forward, allowing life to happen and just taking that next step that is so obvious and straight down river is the path of least resistance, right? Like manifestation and magic is literally like, it's like a nuclear bomb right there. The problem is we just gotta get ourselves to actually look that way, accept it, and take that step. You know what I mean? So the mystery plays out in very dynamic, diverse ways on this soul journey we're on. But I hope you can take away from this video the fact that we will waste a lot of energy, and the manifestations will never fulfill us, nor like reinvest the energy back into us if they're not aligned with our path, if they are deviations from a deeper truth. And to realize that deeper truth, my friends, is to open the eyes of the humble heart. It is to commune with the soul. It is to surrender to life, surrender to everything, surrender to the past, and release the future. Accept death right now. Look through the eyes of the warrior, ready for anything, and see the damn truth inside of yourself, my friends. And it is to become very real. That's step one. Step two is to break through the ego programming in this harsh gaze in which we look upon the world and learn how to see. Learning how to see is an ever-unfolding journey. The Toltecs and, Central American shamans spent thousands of years perfecting the art of perception. And if you ever heard of like Don Juan, that's the result of that. That's the result of tapping into the magic, the subtleties that are imbued in all things, right? And becoming a true magician. Now, yeah, honoring the mystery and honoring the self. Yo, thanks so much for watching. I hope you found that message impactful and powerful and revealing in your own life. And I know when I apply this truth, I see the fruits. Definitely. So let me know what you thought about it. Hit that like button to let me know you enjoyed this type of content. Let me know how you're enjoying the spiritual psychology series. And furthermore, if you guys want to talk to me one-on-one, work with me, coaching, consultations, you name it, there's a link in the description where you can book a free session. And also, again, Tribe Nature Immersion coming up this September. A couple spots left, and I would love to see you there. If you're feeling called, if the true vision is moving you, whispering you to come that way, maybe act on it, reach out, see what aligns, see what happens. Hell yeah, my friends. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate all of you. Beautiful life we're living.